aggressively involved in dealing with the financial crisis. And we saw that with A.I.G., of course, and Bank of America, and with the TARP. My question is, why did you sit on the sideline and not use your considerable influence to call the CEOs of the counterparties and to get them to take a haircut? I mean, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, you a person that was very influential in all of this, you know, and I can understand why you wouldn't do that.
Well, Mr. Chairman, as you indicated, I had no involvement at all in the payment to the counterparties. No involvement whatsoever. Now, to explain this, we worked very collaboratively during the crisis. There was a lot going on, coming at us from all sides, and whichever agency had the authorities took responsibility for execution. And this was clearly a case. It was a Federal Reserve loan. They had the authorities to make it and administer it, and they had the technical expertise to do the restructuring.
But, you know, I just see it a little strange that you would sit on the sideline and not help the American people in terms of, I mean, you were so involved in the early stages, and you were, I mean, and throughout the process, and then to sit on the sideline at a time like this, I just find that.
Mr. Chairman, anybody that knows me know I was not sitting on the sideline. I was not involved in this issue, but I was involved in many other issues every single day of the week, and including weekends. So I didn't spend.
Why not? I mean, why wouldn't you be involved in this?
Well, because this was a Federal Reserve loan. They had the authority. They had the technical expertise. And I said in my testimony, I have great confidence in the professionalism, the integrity, the motives, the abilities of the people that were handling this. So this was their job to handle, and I was working on many other things which were in my bailiwick.
Let me ask another question then. Why wouldn't you let A.I.G. go into bankruptcy? Why not?
If A.I.G. had failed, this was a huge financial organization, interconnections throughout the economy. If it had failed with the system as fragile as it was, I believe it would have taken down the whole.
Talk back into the microphone. They're having
I believe it would have taken
you.
down the whole financial system and our economy. It would have been a disaster. Today, after all the actions that have been taken by the U.S. government, we still have this terrible 10% unemployment level. I believe that if the system had come down and failed, we could easily have had unemployment reaching or exceeding the 25% level we had in the Great Depression. We would have lost many additional billions of dollars in American savings. The home prices would be much lower than they are today. So as unattractive as the government rescue of A.I.G. was, and none of us that supported that found that to be an attractive or desirable option, it was just much, much better than the alternative, which would have been economic disaster in this country.
Right.